What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're doing well today. Got a review for you. New knife coming from Kershaw. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, we're taking a look at the Kershaw Launch 20. I'm really excited to check this one out. USA made. I believe we're working with magnet cut steel, in-house design. Beautiful utility blade shape. We have all aluminum construction here, keeping this super lightweight. And my favorite, we have the shred carbon fiber inlay and a beautiful black button here and a deep carry pocket clip that is reversible. So a lot of stuff to check off of the box here. So first I'm going to jump into the ergos. Very comfortable. I'm able to get a 4-finger grip on here, easily to handle, very comfortable in hand, so I do like that a lot. Again, a nice utility blade shape here. Factory edge felt good going through the catalog paper, and it absolutely shredded going through the cardboard. And of course, this excelled very well, not only going through that cardboard, but in those utility cuts that I mentioned. I was able to get a good purchase, nice acute tip, so easily able to puncture and draw through those cuts. So seems like they're doing a good job on their magnet cut. I didn't really notice any issues. Very good performance overall. I like the fact that even though it is a automatic knife, it is reversible and very easy to use right or left-handed. And the pocket clip itself wasn't really much of a hot spot at all. The action on here is absolutely outstanding. It came dead center as well. Kershaw is doing really good stuff here as of late, especially if you're into these automatic excuse me, automatic knives and things of that nature. I like the clamshell construction here where it just sandwiches together. Hidden lanyard post back here, not offensive at all back there for anyone that would want to use a lanyard. On this one here, that would be just, in my opinion, decorative because you can get a 4-finger grip. Now, if you have larger hands than me, you may possibly like having that on there to grip onto or perhaps to pull out of the pocket. I think some people have mentioned that that's what they use it for. If they have their work gloves, they just grab that, pull it out, and this would be a really good looking work knife if I'm honest completely with this one here. And the price on this one coming in at a very respectable $145. I think it's a little bit less than that, and it could depend on where you look. I have Blade HQ linked down below, and that is where I found it for under $145. I think USA made, very competitive. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring out a couple of size comparisons for this one. All right, so here are a couple size comparisons, a couple of my USA made knives. I would say this is probably just going to be right around the size of the Para 3 lightweight, but I have the Bug out here, and I have the Manix 2 lightweight out here, and you can see it is a little bit smaller. So this is going to be a real nice EDC. It's going to be lightweight. It's going to carry in the pocket well, not going to take up a lot of space, and again, it's going to carry light in the pocket. Let's do a couple of budget comparisons. All right, we have a couple of my favorite budget knives out here, really affordable, excellent performance. You got the Nice Guy and you have the budget variant of the Militao, both of these with 154 cm, but I wanted to give that size reference, just a little bit longer than the Nice Guy, but more slender. So again, lightweight, minimal pocket space being occupied here for this one, and then the full-size Militao up here. I just think these are really good comparisons. This is going to be a pretty lightweight knife, so let's grab that scale and check what the weight actually is. All right, we got the scale out here, and as it cuts on, let's go ahead and close it and check the weight on this one. Feels really lightweight, guys. Coming in at 2.4 ounces, excellent weight for the size. Again, lightweight, very minimalist type carry. This is really nice here, guys. Let's go ahead and move the scale out of here and wrap it up. All right, wrapping up, guys, let me explain how I operate. I do a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Budget knives cut off at 7. That's their maximum with budget steels, but this feels more premium. Magnet cut is higher end steel, super steel. It is aluminum construction, which I do like personally. I would classify that more on the premium-esque materials, but you can find them on budget knives. And then they did the shred carbon fiber inlay. Excellent price point, coming in very affordable for USA made with excellent build quality, excellent lockup is what I meant to say. There's just a little bit of lash on that button lock, but nothing that really offends. It doesn't feel like it's going to come undone inadvertently, and the button's pretty well recessed where you're not going to really hit on that. So taking that all into account, and I guess I should elaborate, things that go into the score are price point, materials, performance, ergos, looks, aesthetics, whatever, reversibility, everything that I think I can account for in my experience and exposure to pocket knives go into that score. Having said that, I really like this one. I'm going 7.9. That's a really strong score that really should emphasize just how much I actually like this. I think it is a very good looking EDC. I think it's going to really flex well into lightweight gents carry. I also think that it will work hard. You can absolutely put this in your pocket and have no concerns about it firing. Kershaw has some of the most reliable firing mechanisms on their autos, and it's just something that I think is really, really well done. Very nice looking. I'm excited that they're doing respectable production heat treat on their magnet cut. I want to say the tests that I have seen on these have been around 62.5. And I think that's pretty gosh darn good, because you're seeing production magnet cut coming in between 61, 63. Some like Spyderco and Tactile are really pushing those 63 and up, which is excellent heat treat. So I would say this is good, very solid. I think it's going to perform very well. You'll probably see it performing somewhere around S30V as far as edge retention, S35VN as far as edge retention is concerned at that heat treat. So again, considering price point, it is a production model, very well finished, very good looking. A couple of nitpicks, just going to be, I do wish they could have recessed the pocket clip, but I don't know that they could have. I just feel like it's a little generic of a pocket clip on here, but I do appreciate that it's deep carry. I know that's kind of weird, right? But if they could have inset it, the flat screws do make it work. I'm not angry about that. I feel like that's more like a nitpick as I talk through it. I do like the button. I do wish that it was just a little bit more recessed in there. It does stick out just a little bit on open, but not on the close, and I think that's probably what's more important. Actually, I take that back. I thought it stuck out more, but looking at it versus feeling it, it's actually pretty well recessed. So I retract. I was going to say withdraw, and then I wanted to go with retract. I retract that complaint. The only other thing is the plunge grind. It looks like they started to do an okay job, but it almost comes right up to, let me grab my bug out. It almost comes right up to the edge, and actually looking at the light bending off of it, it comes right to the edge there. Looking at the stop pin though, I don't think that, the stop pin's way down there. I don't think that would affect actually notching that out. I would say if you can't get that plunge grind, which would be ideal, so you can get the maximum sharpened edge, I'd probably just say do a Sebenza-esque or Nkosi-esque plunge grind where you just bring that out a little bit further as far as where the edge starts. And it's not going to be affected if you wanted to add that. It doesn't look like it affects it at all on the kick, and then on the stop pin, obviously not. So I think we're good to go there. Very minimal things wrong with it. I do like the hidden pivot here. I think it's really cool how they did that. They also did the way that they integrated it into the clamshell. They hid not only the pivot, but they hid the screws for the fasteners for the hardware back here as well. So super clean. I would just say the plunge grind really for me, and then the pocket clip is kind of, I don't know, again, just a very minor nitpick on there. Everything else looking really, really good. And the only other thing that I deducted a little bit for was just a little bit of play on mine. It could have been just this example. Again, I don't think it'll affect the performance, but I'd like to see that tightened up just a little bit there, especially because over time this is going to wear in. What do you think about the Launch 20? I really like this one. I think it's awesome for the size and the price point. I think Kershaw did a very good job on this one. I have the links down below. You can check a couple of them. If I find it anywhere else, I'll make sure and link that as well. And if you're not interested in this one, just say hello down in the comments below. Appreciate you hanging out to this point. On your way out, if you could hit the like, helps the algorithm. You guys have been amazing about using my links. It really does help to be able to get stuff in, to do reviews and share with you guys, and then save up to do giveaways later to show my appreciation and thank you for hitting milestones and things of that nature. So thanks a lot, guys. Special shout out to those channel members. You guys really do rock. I appreciate that extra loyal layer of support. Thank you for that. I'm out of here. I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.